Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Ollie, and we are finally back with another episode of Amber Talk after a little 11-day international break for us. Into a game against Port Vale. We have managed to get the win. We did it in traditional Newport fashion. We left it until the 96th minute, but we did get the win. It's not going to be a positive review, unfortunately. I hate talking very critical of the players in a negative way, but some games you have to do it, and this is one of the times where you have to be critical. Game's finished, Newport County 0. Newport County 1, Port Vale 0. We nearly didn't score. The main topic of most of the reactions are probably going to be how poor we are with finishing, with shooting. We had 24 shots today, only 6 on target. I don't know what we're doing in training in regards to shooting and finishing, but either we're not doing anything, or what we're doing isn't effective, or we're not practicing it enough. To get 24 shots and to only have 25% of them be on target, not even to mention the 13 who were off target, we need to do something in regards to our finishing. Either we need to bring in a new striker, or we need to change what we're doing in training drastically. Because to date, it was just chance missed after chance missed after shot miss. It got to a point where it was physically painful to watch us just run into a final third and miss a shot. So something needs to happen there. Something needs to change, because we can't keep on going like this through the season. In terms of highlights, both the Jamies started, Jamie Potter and Jamie Devitt. Both had really good games, I feel, kind of showing us what they have to offer in the next few months. Obviously, a very busy schedule coming up, so they're going to get a lot more game time, and I'm all for it. They played really well today. Brandon Cooper and Josh in straight back into the team after their international games. Both played amazingly as well. Really, the midfield and the defence played quite well. It was more the attack which didn't step up to the mark today, but it's a team effort, and I think everyone has to play as big of a part as possible. In terms of goal scorer, big Kevin Ellison. Once again, another thing I didn't think I'd be seeing in 2020, Kevin Ellison scoring a goal for Newport County in the 96th minute. And for once, it's actually not against us. Really great to see him. You could see in the final 6 minutes of added time, we were constantly just throwing everything we had at them. And once again, it's another example of the resilience we've got with this group of players. So yeah, great to see Kev get a goal. Great to see us get 3 points. We are above Cheltenham now, who are in second. We have 26 points with a game in hand against Grimsby. So we are playing well. We're keeping this form, but we do need to make some changes, and we need to make them quick. Other than that, pretty standard game. It's good in a way, because even though we've got the points, we do have plenty of things to look at. Obviously, as I've mentioned, finishing, but also counter-attack. For large periods throughout the first half, Port Vale would chuck 6 or 7 players in our box, and we would kind of crumble. I don't think we can deal with pressure, so that's definitely something we need to look into addressing. But yeah, I'm going to pass over to the county fans, see what they have to say about tonight's performance, and then I will rejoin you at the end.
We just keep fighting to the end. Somebody said that once, didn't they? We keep fighting to the end, and you have to say it. You know, under the stewardship of Michael Flynn, Newport County do always keep fighting to the end. And 6 minutes into injury time, you know, I mean, crikey Moses. it's 0-0 for all money, and I put it down to one of those days. I didn't think that the winning goal was going to come. The fact that it did in the end from Kevin Ellison, who's broken our hearts so many times with last minute strikes over the years, it's almost like it was meant to be. But Kevin, whatever the ideas behind bringing him on board to our club, he's repaid them all in bucket loads, spade loads today, because, that's the 2 points extra that we've got today, where it didn't look like we were going to break the opposition down. And that's the sort of result, dug deep, right at the end, that champions and promoted teams, winners, the winners dig those sort of games out. And we've done it. And we've done it when it didn't look like it was going to happen. It looked like the writing was on the wall, I think almost from the start, because today we couldn't get into a rhythm early on. It was a bit scruffy, scrappy, the game at the start, and Port Vale had a few chances, mind. They had a good front three. They worked well together. They linked up well together. I thought the one with the number 33 shirt, David Warrell, he was attacking down the left-hand side, our right-hand side in the first half, and he was causing quite a few problems. And but all three of their front men looked good in the first half hour. They probably had better chances than we did. I know we had some chances at the end with Liam Shepherd, he hit the crossbar, didn't he, and what have you, at the end of the first half. But turning around at half-time, I'm thinking to myself, you know what, Port Vale have done pretty well here. And they carried on in that vein. They were strong opponents. The table doesn't lie. They're just outside the playoff zone. So they're no mugs. And apparently they've done quite well away from home, and you can see why, the way they performed today. And now, as I say, our rhythm wasn't there. I don't know what you could say it was. Usual excuses. Perhaps you could say the international break. I mean, how many times last year when we've had one of these international breaks that things haven't gone right for us, where we've cancelled games and we lost momentum, and we worry about that. Then the pitch is a little bit starting to cut up. You can see it's bobbly now, where Cardiff Blues of all people were playing on it the other night. So, you got the pitch against us, the weather's awful, typical November day, the rain's coming down in Vales, and it just didn't look like it was going to happen. Chances came, chances went, and I thought at the end, when it was there was a corner, and if you recall, Brandon Cooper he just glanced ahead and it inched. It went like that far past the far post keeper nowheres, but like 3 minutes to go, and I honestly thought, that's it. It's the big 0-0, and I'm starting to think, what can we say positive about it? Really, it's a solid performance, but we just wasn't our day, and it was one of those days. But then Big Kev comes up and blasts in that left foot pile driver into the net. So in the end, we got a result. We dug a result out by being resolute, by keeping going and keep believing. And we weren't great today. It wasn't our best performance. And for all the reasons I just mentioned, maybe the rhythm wasn't quite there today, but we carried on playing out from the back. We kept our shape, and we just kept believing. If I'm looking for a man of the match, I thought there's so many substitutions there, it's going to get ever more difficult to work out who's the man of the match. But I thought the most consistent performer today was Matty Dolan. I think of all the players on the field, he had a calm head all the time. He kept the sort of the ball moving forward across the deck, playing it from the back. He just seemed to be an old, experienced, calm head in the centre of the back three. So I give that to Matty Dolan. But it wasn't a great day for us going forward or in other parts of the field. But overall, we've got the result, and we're on to Walsall now. Oh, crikey, let's keep this run going. It's unbelievable. Newport County are really making our winter, aren't they? Because things aren't great. It's just a pity we can't be there. Can you imagine how many last-minute goals we scored this season? The roof would have been coming off the Hazel Terrace. There's no question about it. We're missing that. But the county have kept our spirits up, and they've done it again today. So look forward now to Walsall, and let's keep this going, because it's just unbelievable. Thanks, county. Thanks, Big Kev. Keep safe, everybody. Up the county. See you Tuesday. Have a great weekend.
So that's Newport's 12th game of the season, done and dusted. 9 wins, 1 draw, 2 losses. I never thought I'd have said that before the season started. I also never thought I'd see Kevin Ellison score for Newport, considering the amount of times he scored against us for Morgan. Fair play though. I believe he's our oldest ever goal scorer now, so yeah, it's nice to see. I'm happy for him, and well, obviously being a Newport fan, I'm very happy that we managed to get him right at the end, because personally I thought we deserved it. Port Vale, they were a very good side, but realistically they did come for the point really, and yeah, their fans and their players would be gutted that they couldn't get that, especially with the goal at the 96th minute. But yeah, it was another really good performance overall. Thought, yet again, nice football being played on the floor. Another good performance by certain individuals. Individuals such as Dolan, Sheehan, Shepherd, Labadie, I thought played very well when he came on. Proctor started really well. Abrams worked really hard. Podge, I thought, was good when he came on. But yeah, you could just see the togetherness from the side, which is it's really something to see. It's really good to see, I should say. On to Walsall now, Tuesday night. It'll be another tough game, but then again, they lost 3-0 to Cheltenham, who were up there with us. Which is a shame, but yeah, they haven't been on the best of forms, especially last week losing the safe end at home. And let's hope we can carry on with this form and hopefully create a bigger gap. What is it now? 12 points off safety at the Port.
So, Newport County 1, Port Vale 0. Thanks to a Kevin Ellison 96th minute winner. I'm not going to make it a very long one, just make it quick this one because I'm not well, so just say a few things and then get it over with. Well, we got the 3 points, that's what you can say, and with Cambridge not playing either, it was important for us to get a win and to capitalise on that, and that's what we did. And now we're 3 points clear of them still. Well, again, opened up another bit of a gap. I thought we had, you look at it and we have 25 shots, I believe it was, but we didn't really have any clear cut chances. I don't think. Like, we didn't work the keeper enough. We didn't have that cutting edge. Like, we had over 60% possession and that, and we had 20 plus shots, but yet we didn't do anything with it. Once again, we don't kill games off, and today it could have come back to bite us in the arse again. But lucky enough, the subs that we brought on, I thought they made a huge impact. They brought on fresh energy, like new life into the team. The 4 subs that we brought on, Kevin Ellison, Robbie Wilmot, Podge and Labadie, and I thought they all did really well when they came on, all of them. I'm happy with all of them. It was nice to see Twine back in the starting 11 as well. I thought he did. I thought he had an okay game. But yeah, it's nice to see Kevin Ellison get his first goal of the season as well. First goal since coming to us. Very professional guy he is, and that's why a lot of people were happy to have him when he came. And he scored himself a really important goal today. Really important goal. Hopefully now he can hit on and maybe go on and get a couple more. I'm not expecting huge things from him, but it'd be nice to see him get a couple more, hopefully, because he's got himself a really big goal today, and it'll do his confidence the world of good. So, as a whole, I'm happy that we picked up the 3 points. I'm happy that we moved further away from Cambridge and also Cheltenham now, with 3 points clear at the top, because we picked up another win. Also another clean sheet. I'm really happy about that, but we need to stop doing this because it's going to kill me, this team. But either way, we won. I'm happy. Up the county.
So of course we got another win, top of the league still, and to win it in the 96th minute is pretty special. But also for Kevin Ellison, 41, still knocking in goals. It's brilliant, and it's good that we accepted him, no matter how old you are. But Kevin is just one of them players who we can rely on for some experience. And, you know, if we can keep this up and hopefully not go off the rails like we do sometimes, we can do alright this year. All these new signings make a difference. Scott Twine, fantastic. Play him in with Sheehan. It's just one of them partnerships you can't get rid of. And, you know, Liam Shepherd, very good signing. Bring him in. He's very skillful on the ball. He knows what he's doing. I like the way we're playing now. We're not just getting the ball and kicking it up the field and hoping. Because last season that's what we were doing. Get the ball, boot it up front to Podge and Jammer and just hope that they would hopefully control it and score. But this year we're actually building up the play and it's working. And it's good to see us winning more games by playing the way that we are than just knocking the ball up and hoping for the best. But let's just hope we can go on and beat Walsall on Tuesday. And the FA Cup, I don't think Flynn be bothered about that as much. I think he might give the youngsters a play in the FA Cup, give them a taste. Because it's pointless using all our good players. When I say good, I mean all our starting players. Because we want to do well in the league. And let's just hope we can and beat Walsall on Tuesday. Up aboard.
Finally, football is back after 2 weeks off. We're back to club football. Great game today. I mean, I thought we absolutely battered Port Vale at the beginning. I thought they were quite good at the beginning. I thought it was going to be a tough game. They caused a few issues, but then as we started getting through at the back, you could see that worried them a little bit, and they kind of thought, "Hang on a minute, we need to be a bit more cautious." And then they just sat back a bit, like OB said on commentary. Liam Shepherd could have had a hat-trick in the first half, but yeah, I thought everybody played really well. Nick Townsend made some really good saves in the first half. I thought Matty Dolan played exceptional at the back again, and for me, he is my man of the match. I thought he was absolutely brilliant. He just read the game really well, did what he needed to do, and just bossed that centre-back position. It was brilliant. And finally, Kevin Ellison does what he does best, and thankfully it was in an amber shirt as opposed to a Morecambe shirt against us. So we finally get to see Kevin Ellison scoring a late goal for us, and at times it looked like it was going to be one of them days where it just wasn't going to happen. But I just don't know the attitude of this team nowadays, and the way we play, and we're not scraping wins anymore. We're playing well and then getting a winner at the end. So it's completely different. But absolutely delighted with that, and with the way that we're playing and with the winning mentality that we have, I had no doubt that we were going to get a goal. I mean, 6 minutes went up. Even in the last minute, I looked at the time, the ball went over the bar. I was like, okay, 1 minute left. It's like, we're going to do it. 100%. Someone was telling me we're going to score, and didn't we leave it late, literally to the dying seconds of the 96. But absolutely brilliant. So delighted for Kevin Ellison. Amazing to have him, like I said, scoring in an amber shirt. First goal off the mark, and obviously what a time to do it. Brilliant result again. Table's not lying, we're still top of the league. Cambridge with their postponed game against Southend, and then obviously Cheltenham would have been top, but with that winner puts us nicely on top again. Great to be back. Football's back again. Hope you are well and safe. On to Walsall Tuesday and up the county.
Evening all, how's it going? You alright? Quick one from me tonight because I'm absolutely steaming again. What a game. Fantastic game. I mean, a little bit frustrated at times, like we hit the post how many times in the first half, but Port Vale played fantastically. It could have been 2-all, 3-all, whatever in the first half. It was brilliant. And even when they went down to 10 men, they played fantastically. So fair play to them. They played well. Their fans shouldn't be too disheartened. They obviously, in the last 20 odd minutes or whatever, they were playing for a draw, as you know, is very frustrating, but we do the same, no doubt. And then here comes 41-year-old winger, 41-year-old Kevin Ellison, who, you know, the other clubs are probably laughing at us for signing a 41-year-old. But he's here for a reason, isn't he? Let's be honest. Super sub. And not only that, the things he does behind the scenes, I have on very good authority, are you know, more just as important, as the things he does on the pitch. But he was a difference maker today, and what a fantastic little spell he had. And the other boys, you know, I know it was 0-0 when he came on, but the other guys played incredibly. How can you pick out a negative comment to say about Newport County when we are 3 points clear at the top with a game in hand? What a time to be a Newport fan. It's absolutely fantastic. I'm just getting laughed at here by a horrible little Celtic fan.
Is that Liz?
No, this is for Newport County's YouTube, mate. He's coming over. I apologise. I'll wrap it up real quick. Watched the game in the bar with the boys. Got my shirt on. Bumped into another Newport County fan I didn't know existed.
A Celtic fan?
No.
Oh,
No. I'm only playing. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Like I said, 3 points clear at the top. Game in hand. Amazing. I think we've got a game Tuesday, another game Saturday, FA Cup Saturday, Salford. I know it's not a massively exciting draw, but if we beat them, well, I mean, it might be on TV, obviously, because it's Salford and they're the Golden Children, obviously. We beat them through to round 3. Let's get Liverpool at Anfield or something like that, I don't know. I fancy it. Best run of football since 1977 for Newport County, I think I read on Twitter today, from League 2. What's that, 8 games, unbeaten at home now. This is our year, boys and girls. This is our year. See you later.
Can we go up? Could this be our year? Saturday night and the Port are going wild. Kevin Ellison, it's party time and the county sitting top. Kevin Ellison, da 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 da, da 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 da. Kevin Ellison, da 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 da. Kevin Ellison at the Port.
So guys, that is it for this week's episode of Amber Talk. A massive thank you to everyone who has been sending in clips. It's great to see all your faces and really great to hear your opinions. If you do want to be featured in the next Amber Talk we do, go over to the Amber Army Facebook page and leave your post-match videos over there once the game is finished. We do try to get as many people as we can on here, and it is greatly appreciated. The next game we have now is Tuesday night. We're in this kind of Christmas schedule now with games coming thick and fast. Tuesday night at home to Walsall, 7 p.m. kickoff, moved back from 7:45 because, you know, we like to be weird. It's a big game as well in terms of the records we could break. Our record of winning games at home is 9 in a row. The win against Port Vale today takes us to 8. So essentially, if we win on Tuesday night, we will equal our record for home games won consecutively. So a kind of nice little stats to focus on. And then obviously on Saturday, we are home to Salford in the FA Cup. 1 p.m. kickoff. Again, just put it at a random time because why not? So yeah, 2 big games coming up. We'll be doing Amber Talk for both of them. So 2 great chances for new faces to come onto the channel. If you have enjoyed today's Amber Talk, don't forget to go down, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel because it really helps out, and drop a comment. What did you think of the match? Do you agree with anyone's opinions? What would you like to see on Amber Talk? We're all about giving what the people want. So yeah, I will see you on Tuesday night. Enjoy the week, and I will see you then, as always, at the county.
Many thanks for watching the latest content on the Amber Army channel. Please make sure you leave us a like, Make sure you subscribe for more content, both for the neutral football fan and also plenty of Newport County. Even more Newport County content can be found on the club's iFollow channel on the link above. It is just £4.49 per month to subscribe to that service. And those of you feeling extra generous can also support us on Patreon on the link at the bottom there. That would be a monthly donation of your choice. Thank you again, make sure you've subscribed, and as always, up the county.